Fine.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay, man. Just get us back in.
Just be less lazy next week, bro.
I
Take
genuinely,
them out.
no, I genuinely left it in because I thought it would be okay, but apparently not. Alright,
we
well,
know not to mess with it next week, so that's all good.
we're back up.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, but obviously viewers aren't.
Okay, so we will get viewers back, and then we'll just stitch them together when we when the show's live and finished. So that's all good.
Hello, welcome back. Not too sure what happened there. Something. I think it might have been that obsession video that YouTube didn't like us touching that. So that might be my bad there, guys.
Yeah, it might have just exploded. Hopefully people realize the link changed, but should be okay.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
people are coming back in. We got 35. I'll wait till we get over 100.
Yeah,
or so.
we're just buying some time here. We're just sort of filibustering. I mean, it's fine. Everyone will come back in, and then we'll stitch this together for anyone that wants to watch it later as well. We look like we're back.
Yeah, SSJ555. Not too sure, but I'd imagine it might have been that Kate Moss video that got us in trouble.
Joseph Main just sent me a photo. It's probably about that. Yeah, just come on back in, Joey. I'm talking to no one there, but hopefully he's back.
Come on back, Joe.
Come on back. Well, if he's back, he's back. If not, he's not.
Naughty BION, yeah.
Must have been obsession. Play that much else.
Yeah, I'd say it would be. Unless it's music from the start that had like a delayed takedown on it or something, but I don't know. I don't think.
No, music is an auto kick on streams. I think this was genuinely a community guidelines thing, which is weird, but okay. We didn't do anything bad.
But yeah, as long as the link's been reposted, everyone will come back, so that's fine. And Angela Durand, who's in the chat, just messaged us, but yeah, I assume.
It's alright, we're just YouTube We're YouTube rebels, guys. That's the issue. We're just the bad boys of YouTube quizzing.
well, what episode number is this? 20?
This is 24.
24? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the third time we've ever been kicked out of the thing, so that's pretty good.
And
the other two times weren't copyright things. So.
Yeah, if you're in the chat, give this new video a like so it pops up and people can find it. We're already back to about 200 people, so I'll carry on with the quiz anyway.
Yeah.
Bowen Hills, Fortitude Valley, and Nudgee Beach are suburbs of Brisbane.
So that's the Queensland city that I have spent the most time in. The Australian city I've spent the most time in. And yeah, easy. And as Dre said, it's the Queensland city he knows. So I think,
What are some other Queensland cities?
Like the Gold Coast.
Is that a city? I know the Gold Coast, but that's like a town, max.
It's kind of a city. That's a funny one. Other than that, like, is Townsville like a city?
Oh, surely. That's a lot if that's not a town.
I know.
All right, and lastly, New Zealand has how many administrative regions? 9, 16, or 23? It has 16 administrative regions.
So I guess that's interesting to me. Yeah, I just went middle, but I honestly didn't know that.
So to go through for people who might have got lost in the drop there, the answers for round 2, which somebody has requested very briefly, were Spain, the Soviet Union or Russia, Tauranga, Osmium, motorbike or motorcycle, Kate Moss, Bruce Springsteen, Helen Clark, Brisbane, and 16.
BION fans, which if you had to edit these together after the fact, Andre. Angela Duran, missed hearing why the vid got banned. Yeah, we gave you a shout out. We saw you sent us a message. We think it might have been Calvin Klein, but who knows? It's all good. Again, we've only been kicked out a couple times. This time was the first from the video, so it's fine.
We're usually good boys, but sometimes we are bad boys.
As I said, I like that round, and the Ponderous I felt pretty good because of the Bond and
well, I'll show you the scores.
Okay.
You have found the Ponderous, so you're on 28. Dre again full marks, so he's on big 30.
Oh, that's hard to catch.
Full marks from you as well. You're on 28, so good work on the rounds. You ready for the list?
Yeah, and Joey Main, let us know if you're in here. 244 back, so we're getting there. We're getting back.
All right. Well, here's the list for tonight. It is. Any 10 of the 12 largest countries by population lying entirely in Asia. Which means to be on this list, a country must have at least 50 million people. don't include Russia and Turkey because they both lie in Europe and Asia.
That's good because, yeah, while that may go without saying, it's nice to just give that clarification right there. Russia, Turkey, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, it's a good list. So geo list. So there is no sport representation in this week. That's interesting.
There's a little bit. There was a full a sport round as well.
Oh, okay. So you took yeah. Joe Main's back. All right, that's good. How long do you reckon for this one?
We'll give it 6 minutes. We'll go to 8:20. I think there's not, 10 of 12 is not too bad. It's not that.
I don't think it's too hard a list. No.
Yeah.
But, yep. Still, it's worth a think.
All right. Well, I'll play some songs. We'll take a quick break, and we'll see you in 6 minutes for we'll go through the answers to the list. Bye bye.
there goes my phone. I'm out late dancing, baby, what you want? She looking for a man with his chest out. Plus I got the ponytail, I'm the best out. Hey now, watch how I move quickly. I know you saw that. I know we talk a lot, but mommy, he ain't all that. Groovy, baby, jeans that can soothe me, baby. I know I talk a lot, but can you let me prove it, baby? Her reply was a simple no, left me on the patio with half a bone and a dinner roll. Is you that girl that I see round? If so, baby, I'll see you round. Next 6 months, strictly payphones and cigarettes. Pocket full of loose change, cause I ain't got a check yet. Best believe when that shit clears, hand-fed grapes and sun, oh yeah, I keep it groovy, baby. I love my baby, yup, I love my chick. I love my baby, yup, I love my chick. I dipped out the back all leather. I feel best in Spanish weather. I do. Proof is in the pudding. There ain't no Badu for me. Simple few for me. So I pull over to the side of the road. I said, baby, do you know what I'm stopping you for? She said, my good son, tell me what you wishing. Rome wasn't built in a day. You get the vision if cosmos crashing, Cupid falls, loopholes open, baby, I'm all yours. Hit Magic City, I can walk through walls. On some Chris Angel float across the room when I walk. Damn, hold up. Butter, baby, not butter bean. When I think about it, everyone should love me. The Big Lebowski, full-blooded, gold pedigree, juice-blooded.
All right, welcome back to the Believe It or Not Live quiz second half. The list having been completed. Good to see 300 of you back after that little drop that we had there. Still, you know, we haven't lost too many people there.
300 is really good. That's pretty much what we had. So thanks for coming back.
Jono, Andre, did you have a good 6 minutes? Did you have a good break?
Yeah, I got a drink and I thought it was a good list.
Nice.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I will carry on. These are the answers for the list. They are China, India, Indonesia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Japan, the Philippines, Vietnam, Iran, Thailand, Burma, Myanmar, and South Korea / the Republic of Korea. Next on the list would be Iraq with about 40 million, but they don't quite make the cut.
I don't know if there's too many curveballs there. I suppose Iraq not being there for some might have been, but China, India are the top of any list, and then.
Well, just remembering the Middle East as Western Asia really is probably key to Iran, but
and Indonesia is like right up there in the top 5 as well of any country, and then Pakistan, the great Pakistan, my favorite country. I mean, they're all there, so it's fine.
Yeah, Japan's big country. It's not too, it's a pretty generous geography list.
Yeah, Vietnam's big. Like Bangladesh, as we know, like the concert for it, it's huge.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Or do you guys want to see scores, or do you ready to move on?
we know in there.
Yeah, I know we both got 10s there, so that's fine.
All right, well, let's move on then. Is the collective noun for a group of spiders a cluster, knot, or mustering? Are either of you guys like remotely arachnophobic?
Arachnophobic? No, I'm not Rude the Bugman either. But...
No, I quite like spiders. We were always taught that they were good luck as kids, so we never hurt them or anything.
Oh, is that like a Serbian thing?
Yeah, maybe. Probably just like a European thing around that region.
Right.
But
it's just a Kosovac thing.
I guess they kill all the other much worse insects like centipedes and cockroaches and stuff. So.
Yeah, that's true.
These animal group ones are never easy, so it's nice that it's 3 options here.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Question number 2. What creatures invade someone's backyard here? Get the mute in early so that we can play it.
Right. The person who filmed this video is like, right, I'm shutting this down.
No, I think there's some music in behind this that we can't have. In fact, I know there's some music behind this that we can't have. It's a really bizarre cover.
Okay.
Should I play a second of it? Do you want to hear a second, or are we?
I don't want to risk anything from here. Well, that was worth it.
Yeah.
Tell me what the cover is when we get to the answers.
I can't remember. That's the issue.
Okay.
The smile on your face.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
There's enough of it for you to know exactly what it is.
Focus.
All right, moving on. Question number 3. What 2001 novel features a Bengal tiger, a spotted hyena, a zebra, and an orangutan?
Do you like that cover of Boyzone? Ronan Keating, that was quite good.
I told you it was a good cover.
It was worth hearing that.
Yeah.
I haven't read this book and I haven't seen the movie.
Me neither, actually.
Yeah.
Good movie.
I have one interesting tidbit about this film. We get to the answers, but yeah, never saw it.
All right. There's a big clue there, guys, that it was made into a movie if you didn't know.
Yeah,
it's not in the slides. The guys are giving stuff away.
I gave that away.
Anyway, question number 4. What 2 cats are my greatest natural predators?
Cool that you need both. Okay.
Yeah. The species, not just that individual creature's greatest predators.
Just got an eye out from Michael here. And his kid.
It's quite good.
All right, question number 5. What sportfish is destroyed here by sharks? We got a little video.
Destroyed.
Bring him up, Daz. The shark's got him. Did he? Yeah. Can you see it? Yeah, I can smell the blood. Keep him coming.
Hang on, I can't get him coming. He's taken off.
No, he's not, mate. The sharks have eaten him.
Whatever. Oh, tiger. Oh, oh, we're done. Oh, crap. Oh, my God.
Careful, mate. Careful.
Look at that.
How much get away, Fred? Get the cutters.
Yeah, mate.
I think you hooked the shark, have you? No. You got his head?
Yeah, it is. Be careful, be really careful. You're kidding me. Just weren't quick enough.
I feel like destroyed seems appropriate.
Brutal, claustrophobic, ugly video that was.
That was violent, yeah.
I didn't enjoy anything about that video, and the head here does give us the answer, which is nice, but it was an ugly question.
I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a great little video.
BION fans is right, that's a snuff video, that one.
I mean, it's a nature documentary made by some Aussies, mate. Come on.
I didn't like the camera being flipped up as well. That was the worst part.
That was very unsettling, yeah. All right, question number 6. What type of large creature is a rhea? I don't quite get how this clue applies, but maybe somebody else does.
Well, Attenborough would have been involved with any large creature of all time, so it's just a matter
I guess
of
so.
fun.
That's
like,
it doesn't really help in any
no,
way.
it doesn't help or hinder. It's just okay. There's David Attenborough. Fine.
All right. Question number 7. What 1977 New Zealand film is depicted here? This question
That's really good.
That's very good.
Just
That's
an
really
excuse
good,
to get
actually.
some cute dogs in there, I think.
No, see, this is the kind of question that, like, I think is quite good. I like this kind of writing. This is fine.
Sometimes it is, and sometimes they're terrible. Like, you read one that's like, what movie is depicted here, and it's like, you just go, oh, come on.
Well, the La La Land one, which ran last night, is
Poland,
like that.
yeah.
Poland, exactly. But this one's fine. I quite like this one.
Marie Jane says, rather have puppies than murder sharks.
With you on that.
That's very fair.
And look, John Lee referred to the picture as clever, and I tend to agree. I thought it was quite good.
All right. Well, we're going to move on. Question number 8. What creature features on the logo of this vehicle? It's another video. And I'm feeling a little nervous about the videos now with YouTube following us, but I think we're okay.
Yeah, plus there's a comment we put in there that said, hey, if we get shut down, we have a link somewhere, so...
All right.
Plus you can see the logo on the car right there, so...
is it to drive that on sand? Rookie.
Se ha quedado clavado. Trata de arrancarlo, Carlos. Hostia. Mira la Rita, ¿no? La Rita y el Cam.
What a great little video. I thoroughly enjoyed that, actually. All right, moving on. Question number 9. What animals of the phylum Porifera are multicellular organisms that have bodies full of pores and channels allowing water to circulate through them? Yeah, what a question.
It's one to ponder on, yeah.
Or not quite a ponderous, though.
Very good.
Hey, moving on. I'll give you the last one for the round, unless you want another 10 seconds with that one.
Just to sit here quietly and look
Yeah,
at it.
just to contemplate, look at the sunset.
No.
And lastly, what is the main food source of a gharial? A, B, or C? Actually, I quite like this question. I don't know why.
Fine.
All right. And for those of you at home still hunting down that ponderous puzzle, here is the next clue. The office of the Ombudsman was established in New Zealand. Television arrived in Dunedin. Astronaut John Glenn became the first American to orbit the Earth. Pope John the 23rd excommunicated Fidel Castro. And these films were at the cinema.
The last clue was easier than this one.
Yeah, I think you could be right.
Yeah. I suppose the two movies on the right there, if you know films, aren't too bad.
Yeah.
I can tell you when they came out, but yeah. You tackled the Roman numerals really well there.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good at reading Roman numerals, man.
Yeah, it was a confident reading. I just use the Rocky. I'm like Bart Simpson. I use my Rocky education. Roman numerals.
Rocky taught you the Roman numerals.
Rocky V plus Rocky 2 equals Rocky 7, Adrian's Revenge. Odds or evens, John Lee? Yeah, we don't really do that in the Ponderous. You might already have it. We'll find out next round.
What's that, sorry?
Oh, John Lee's just saying he wished we said odds or evens, but he might already have it. We'll let him know next round. That's the thing with doing the Ponderous live. We can't say the answer until the final.
All right. Well, let's do some answers anyway, because I've got answers in from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Is the collective noun for a group of spiders a cluster, knot, or mustering? It is a cluster of spiders, which is, as BION fan said, terrifying.
Terrifying round.
Yeah. BION fans also likes the crumple animation.
Oh, it's right up there for me. It's one of the better ones.
For me, it might be second under the origami swan that flies away.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one too.
Oh, we can't play that song. What creature invades someone's backyard here? A moose.
Just a nice family outing. That was adorable.
I really don't know what to say about that question. It's like hey, here's a moose. What is it?
That's a little moose family. It's nice.
Yeah, nice video.
All I want to know is, I want to know how, when you say nothing at all, that cover, is the lady's name Moose, or what's the reasoning behind the song? Is it just a sweet song?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Anyway, what 2001 novel features all of those animals? The Life of Pi. What
I was going to say about it.
Mattel.
I was going to say Ang Lee came to New Zealand, to Sylvia Park, for the premiere of that movie. The New Zealand premiere. He actually came to New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah, legit. He did it at Sylvia Park. I wish I'd gone. I don't know why I didn't go. And he wound up winning a Best Director Oscar for that movie. And
yeah, robbed Spielberg again. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, you're right, because as much as I like Brokeback Mountain, Spielberg probably should have won for Munich as well. But yeah, he was at Sylvia Park. There are pictures of him right there.
That's
kind of crazy.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on. Question number 4. What two cats are the greatest natural predators of orangutans? It is the leopard and the tiger. That photo makes it look like they're out of like a Janet Jackson music video.
Or the live action Jungle Book or something.
Yeah, true. Or Life of Pi. It just looks very 90s for some reason.
Like a Pepsi commercial, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a t-shirt.
Very much like a t-shirt. Question number 5. What sport fish is destroyed here by sharks? A marlin.
Poor Marlin.
Which is...
See,
It's different
I
to
can test this.
swordfish.
It definitely is, but how could you tell? Like, the only way to tell them apart is the fin, really. And you couldn't see the fin in that video, so how do we know it's a marlin?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I think I have photos that I'm looking at that they're a bit different. They are a bit different. You can tell, but it's a real fisherman's question. Like, that's a deep cut from fishing. I think not like a deep cut, but it's
For me, it's a baseball question.
Anyway, question number 6. What type of large creature is a rhea? It is a bird, a flightless bird. Just to rub it in there.
I suppose Attenborough's been around birds, but he's been around everything. So
Yeah. Jesus.
He-
What
he's been
animal
around
is
more.
this? And then
It was a large creature joke, I thought. Like making a bit of fat shaming. That's how I read it.
Was it really?
It was looking a bit tubby in that photo. I
I didn't
gotta
read it like that at all.
That's pretty.
I just assumed it.
I hope
No.
not.
No.
What 1977 New Zealand film is depicted here? Sleeping Dogs.
The first New Zealand
Good
film.
pun.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it was a good little. I like that. Good pun. What creature features on the logo of this vehicle? The horse of Ferrari, of course. The horse, of course.
Of course.
What animals? Blah 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 blah. I'm not going to read all of that again. Sponges. Sea sponges. I'm sure we would have had the SpongeBob SquarePants.
I was
theme
gonna
song or
say
something.
it's certainly instrumental.
Yeah. Which seems very generous already.
But it's a nice way to get a song in. That's
Yeah,
always what
true.
we're looking for.
And lastly, what is the main food source of agarial? It is A, which is known as the fish-eating crocodile, native to India.
Yeah, I didn't mind that question either, but I just sort of felt like, why wouldn't it be fish? Not even
Yeah.
knowing what a gharial was, I was like, well, fish sort of works. I don't know.
That thing's eyes are in the wrong place for me. Like, I feel like its eyes should be not where they end up.
That's a little freaky. Yeah.
Yeah, also has terrifying teeth.
Very much so.
It's quite a scary-looking crocodile, really. All right, and that's how all creatures, great and small, round. I quite liked it.
I thought it was good.
I don't know if we've done an all creatures on the live stream yet.
The marlin swordfish controversy ruined it for me. So.
I
Well,
needed a point.
I can tell you that you're still in the lead.
Yeah.
It's a tight game though, 48 to 49. It's going to be
That's good.
a big final round.
TV and cinema is an interesting one to try to catch up in. I'd prefer it if it was music. TV and cinema, who
Yeah.
knows?
Anyway, Martin Scorsese's 2011 music documentary "Living in the Material World" is about what musician? I know you guys both love your Scorsese.
And this musician too.
Yeah. Do you know this one, Dre?
Yep.
I assume you do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll move on because it's not a whole lot to look at in that picture. I think.
No, we'd ordinarily probably play something instrumentally, but you would not want to do that
Yeah.
right now. That would not be good.
That's the one that would get you in the most trouble.
Yep.
The Northern Irish sitcom Dairy Girls is set in what decade?
Have you watched it?
No, I haven't actually.
I really like it. I think it's a very fun show.
Yeah, I've been told I should get into it.
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
It's worthy of all the acclaim. It's a lot of fun.
All right. Question number 3. I'm best known for playing John Boy in what TV series?
So this guy, I can't remember his name, but he also showed up later in The Americans, weirdly enough.
Oh, right.
Like he kind of didn't. He just did this, and then he's like a huge part of The Americans, and it was really good to see him again.
Yeah, that's quite good actually. What are you snacking on there, bud?
Oh, I was just crumpling up a bag.
Oh, I thought you had some snacks. I thought you were going to share them with the class.
No, I got a bag of Doritos here, but I'm saving them.
Doritos!
Cheese Supreme, man.
Cheese Supreme Doritos. Are
Mhm.
you eating them with the dip or anything, or are you just straight munching Doritos?
I should probably buy some dip.
I get like nothing from eating corn chips without any dip. It does nothing for me.
You get nothing?
Yeah, like it's just I'd rather just have regular old chips.
I suppose.
Maybe
I've been enjoying the snack of Changies lately as well.
maybe a controversial opinion, but that's my take on corn chips.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
We're here not what are they? No hot takes here, only warm breezes.
Mountain Dew Doritos. I would love to try them.
All right, question number 4. Who is portrayed here by Brendan Fraser?
I did not see this movie. I have a feeling Dre did see this movie, but I didn't see it.
1000%.
I figured you would have seen it.
Bitterly disappointing as well.
Well, yeah.
Far more childish than like. What was the movie where he's in a bunker?
George of the Jungle's Blast from the Past is a
Blast from
bunker
the
movie.
Past.
Blast from the Past is a great film, but George of the Jungle is a dumb movie. But I remember you and Branko loved it.
Yeah, hilarious picture.
Oh,
and he just had a string of hits for like 9-year-old boys.
he had a really good run.
This one, and it was like, this just sucks.
This movie tanked.
I'd love to interject. George of the Jungle is a great film.
Look, most people agree with you, Jake. Dre agrees too. I don't like it. But I'm a rare
man.
case. A lot of people like it, I know.
Well, when was the last time you watched it?
Probably a decade ago, which is far too recent.
Oh, come on, man. You got to get back into it. George of the Jungle. It's a great film.
The opening credits in that movie, unbelievable.
Yeah, and he's
Best
got
part of the movie.
he's got the long hair in it as well. Dang.
He looks great, but I'd rather watch him in Encino Man or like one of his early '90s films. He's fun in those.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll tell you what I did have. I had the pretzel M&Ms yesterday.
Oh yeah, how are they?
Pretty good, honestly. Not bad. Kind of fun. I would recommend the pretzel M&Ms.
Yeah, there's some snacks like that. I think I have had the pretzel M&Ms. I think I like them. I think
they're good.
I rated them.
No.
All right, moving on. Question number 5. What letter is missing from one of our surnames that is present in the others?
Pretty good because they're both like semi-obscure but also decent actors.
It's an old style BION question. This, I think.
Quite hard though, because who she is. Like, not either of them is hard, but
I agree.
Her face is sort of less descriptive than his. He's got more of a unique look.
Yeah, I agree. It's a hard one. I did a question similar to this at I was hosting a quiz one time, and it was it was like something along the lines of what letter differentiates the names of Bryan Adams and Ryan Adams, but I totally just like completely without meaning to read the answer in the question. I was like, the letter B separates the names of Bryan Adams and Ryan Adams. Oh, whoops.
That was the question.
You've come a long way, mate.
Yeah, it was very funny. Anyway.
Marie Jane is really good in Gods and Monsters. He was. I thought he was better than Ian McKellen in that film. I think Brendan Fraser was very good in that movie. I agree.
All right, I'm going to move on. Question number 6. Brian Brown played Tom Cruise's mentor in what film?
What a movie. I love this movie. This is one of my favorite. This is such a good film. Like, it isn't, but it is. It's a lot of fun. And I know what song we would have played. There are a couple of songs we could have played for this, but
there's one song and one song only that we would play for this, I'm sure.
Yeah, but when we get to the answer, I'll tell you, that soundtrack was loaded with hits.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but, like shockingly so.
Anyway, question number 7. This image is from what film? Pixar's most recent.
Man, I didn't see it. It was Disney Plus picked it up, eh?
Well, yeah, it was like kind of one of the first films to get shafted by the coronavirus because it was meant to.
It really did too.
Yeah, big March release kind of thing, and then it was all, it couldn't get released anywhere.
Because it was actually out in theaters, eh? And then everything sort of happened.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Nope, haven't seen it.
Wow, I'm surprised you haven't watched it.
Yeah, I watch like every other Pixar film. I feel
Sure.
like.
Sure, but yeah, I just seems like kind of film you would have said. I should watch it too.
Anyway, I just need to know the name. Question number 8. This Oscar-winning film is set in what decade? Again, would have had a clip here. Doubt we can. I'm sure everyone knows the film anyway if you know it.
Another film, I never saw it. I like all the performers, like a lot of great actresses in it, but
I heard very mixed reviews about this film.
yeah, no, I know, but like the actresses are all great, like Chastain.
Oh yeah. Great
Emma
cast.
Stone and Viola Davis, obviously. And,
Yeah, fantastic
I think,
cast.
and Octavia Spencer got the Oscar for it. I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just a stellar lineup, but yeah.
I think it won a couple. Nope, it won
Yeah, I
one.
think so too. Okay,
It
just
won
one.
Just one, yeah.
It's very, it's likable. It's real likable. It's just very on the nose.
Yeah.
Like,
Green Book kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of. The Blind Side, maybe similar level of quality.
Right.
Well, it's a good movie, but it's very much a movie. Like
Yeah.
Like a studio picture. It's
Yeah,
like
very much.
trying to be about issues. Yeah.
Designed to do well at the Oscars.
Well, because Jake, you said it won one Oscar. Viola Davis was favored to win, like heavily-ish, and then Meryl Streep beat her, from memory.
Yeah.
Streep beat her in The Iron Lady, which was kind of a shock. Everyone thought Viola Davis would get it.
All right, question number 9. Celebrity Cube. Who is it?
Gross celebrity.
That's phenomenal.
That's so good, but it's so gross. That's classic
It's
stuff.
great.
I like that a lot. That's really
It
good.
looks like Mitch McConnell. That's crazy.
It's like Dick Cheney.
Moscow Mitch. It's a bizarre one. And the forehead just doing absolutely nothing for the clue.
It doesn't help you, does it? It's the other two sides that are fine. Yeah, no help.
That
That
forehead
should be round one right there. Just foreheads. See how we go.
really
Done.
not pulling its weight. We could do that for Champs Quiz, I reckon. Just famous foreheads.
Sam Furness, why does my man have Squidward's nose?
All right, and the last question for our quiz tonight is: Teletext ended in 2013. It began in which year? 1984, 1987, or 1990?
I have to ask Jake, did you ever use teletext?
I used it out of curiosity. I never used it out of needing to, but I would definitely have tried it and was like, "What is this?"
I have fond memories of my dad using teletext to check Everton scores in the 90s. That was how you do it.
Yeah, I suppose it would be.
Yeah, he would check the teletext, he'd go on there and you'd scroll through Premier League scores and you'd see the Everton results.
That's pretty classic, actually. All right.
And I know
Sky Digital really ruined teletext. It just became so pointless once you had the the menus and the planners and everything, because they still have TVNZ on them, so it's like a...
Well, teletext is still used by the TAB, I think, and that's it. Like, they still use it for the racing, and otherwise it just doesn't exist. So it ended for the public, but they've still got it, I think. That's the only place using it.
Yeah. All right, and the last clue for the Ponderous Puzzle tonight that you're all still hunting down at home. Axl Rose, John Bon Jovi, Paula Abdul, Tom Cruise, and Wynton Rufer were all born. The Beatles had their first hit. US President John F. Kennedy had his hands full dealing with the Cuban Missile Crisis, and a year later, he'd be dead.
That's writing. A year later, he'd be dead.
I enjoy Axl Rose, John Bon Jovi, Paula Abdul, Tom Cruise, and Wynton Rufer.
Wynton Rufer's nice there.
He's really in hallowed company there. What is he doing? Who let him in this party? What's going on?
Yeah, there's such great names, and then you put Wynton Rufer. I just love that a year later he'd be dead. That's like Scorsese writing. That's like a Goodfellas monologue. I really enjoy that. A year later, he'd be dead.
I guarantee you somebody out there would have done this and been like, "Oh, weirdly, I know when Wynton Rufer was born." Yeah, got it off of Wynton Rufer.
This is true that Mike Morgan was born in this year as well. That's true.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, he was.
All right, I'll mark your guys' scores because I think you've both sent them in to me.
Yep.
And then we'll see how we've done.
I thought it was a good quiz this week, man.
Yeah,
And,
you had
a
fun.
good round there. I enjoyed it a lot. We made some good time as well.
Yeah, you guys have a very high scoring quiz for both of you actually tonight.
It has been the past couple of weeks. Last week was also very high scoring.
Yeah.
Did it say in the question what year teletext ended?
Yeah, 2013. But I swear, like, it's still being used by like the trackside racing guys, but otherwise it's dead. Yeah, for any human being at home, it's dead.
Why would they use it? What's the point?
Oh, it's just on the TVs. It's just like, this is our racing. That I know they should use digital, but you know.
Right. 1962 was the year for the Ponderous Puzzle.
Kennedy dying, BION fans. Come on. Famous trivia year. You gotta know that one.
Yeah,
at
that's
that point,
like
at that point it's over.
yeah, Kennedy dying is very famous. That was you guys asked me that in my job interview, I remember.
Yeah,
That's right, yeah.
Did we ask you the day, like November 22nd? Or
No,
what?
you just asked me what year.
Oh, okay, and you got it right too. You got that, and you also got, there was a Beatles question we asked you that you got right. I was quite impressed.
Yeah. It was what album? Something album, I think.
It might have been like the White Album was the answer. I can't remember, but I remember you got it right.
Yeah. And then you asked me another one where I think it was something about Egypt. I can't remember. Did I get?
The capital. That was a nice gimme.
Did I get? Oh yeah, I got 3 from 3 as well.
And that's why you're here now.
Yeah. And 2 years later, you can't get rid of me. All right. Martin Scorsese's 2011 music documentary "Living in the Material World" is about George Harrison.
Yeah, so the classic question is always John or Paul, but a lot of people would answer George. And again, my friend Imogen and her sister Franca would certainly answer George. I love him too. George is amazing. Great guy.
Yeah,
great
and I
documentary.
mean, having the name of the movie there is a big clue because obviously Harrison had the album "Living in the Material World." Yeah. Question number 2. The Northern Irish sitcom Dairy Girls is set in the 1990s.
A lot of Cranberries in there and 90s music, and it's a good time.
Yeah.
The show I really liked on Netflix was Everything Sucks.
I haven't seen that one.
That was a 1-season wonder, also set in the 90s, set in set in Oregon, and it was a really good show, and sadly didn't last. But yeah, I love anything 90s. I'm always going to be a sucker for it.
Right. We'll refrain from discussing our favorite Netflix series as well, because obviously some people get mad at us if we do. But I'll quickly shout out Middleditch and Schwartz, which I watch on repeat. That is my favorite Netflix.
I will check. I still need to check that out.
You really should. It's very good.
Yeah, I do like those guys.
Richard Thomas, who that was, is best known for playing John Boy in The Waltons.
Yeah, we had the Waltons in the quiz on Tuesday. How many kids there were in the Walton family. But yeah, Richard Thomas resurfacing years later in The Americans in a decent role. It's good to see him again.
I like that. I like people popping up again.
Yeah, same.
Question number 4. Who is portrayed here by Brendan Fraser? Is it Fraser or Fraser?
I say je, but
you do?
What do I know?
Okay.
I think I actually recently found out that it's Brendan Fraser, not Fraser.
Yeah, I've always said Fraser, but
Yeah, because I think he was on a podcast that I was listening to, and he said it was Brendan Fraser. Anyway, he's Dudley Do-Right.
The picture of Alfred Molina.
Yeah, Dudley Do-Right was a movie.
Yeah, the poster there is amazing with the horse, but no, not for me.
That's probably the best thing that came out of the movie, to be honest.
The serious look on his face. Canadian Mountie is pretty good.
What letter is missing from one of our surnames that is present in the others? B. It's Alan Arkin and Alan Barkin.
So as Dre said, to know both Alan Arkin, yes, an Oscar-winning actor, but still Alan Arkin, and to know Alan Barkin is quite a big ask, really.
Hey,
but it sort of makes sense as well.
1 in 26 chance, right?
1 in 26 shot, and you can throw some of them out. So
yeah. Question number 6. Brian Brown played Tom Cruise's mentor in Cocktail.
Oh, did he ever? The great Aussie actor Brian Brown. So the song would have been Kokomo, but you'll say like Hippie Hippie Shake, Addicted to Love was on that soundtrack. It was decent.
Yeah, but
a lot of music.
Kokomo's an all-timer.
And it was made for the movie, yeah.
Yeah, Kokomo is like, what a song.
Indeed.
Anyway. Our next podcast is going to be talking about Kokomo, just the song.
Well, have you seen Cocktail? Because I really enjoy Cocktail. I think it's a wonderful song.
I actually haven't seen Cocktail, no.
It's worth it.
Question number 7. This image is from what film? Pixar's most recent. Onward is the name of that film. Which, yeah, I haven't seen.
No, neither.
They've got another one coming out like in November as well. Soul.
What's the premise of that one again? I think I've seen it.
It's about like jazz.
Oh, okay.
Set in New Orleans, something to do with jazz. I'm not too sure.
Sure.
Finn is absolutely correct. The sax solo on Kokomo is incredible. Such a great saxophone solo. One of my favorites. Question number 8. The Help is set in what decade? The 1960s.
I'm going to guess the early 60s at that. Kind of makes sense.
I don't actually know. I think it kind of spans a few years.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I haven't seen it.
No.
Finn, another great saxophone solo to check out if you want to hear a really good one is the sax solo on Maxine by Sharon O'Neill.
Great song.
Yeah, with a really good saxophone solo.
We were talking about that last week. Yeah,
it's like key change into the saxophone solo. It's great. Question number 9. Oh, Stephanie Sindoro says, hi from Indonesia.
Wow, cool. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
You were in the list. Hopefully you came here from the list. That means we're doing something right. If
Yeah.
you came here.
Hi from New Zealand to Indonesia. Celebrity Cube, who is Michael Caine.
What a picture! Michael Caine, I saw him last night in Tenet. He, of course, showed up, as he does in every Christopher Nolan.
Well, you know, I think he's Christopher Nolan's dad, right? That's why he's in everything.
It seems that way.
One of my favorite YouTube videos is Michael Caine doing his impression of Michael Caine.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Question number 10. Teletext ended in 2013. It began in 1984. Which I think you both got, right? Am I correct?
Just made sense. It was around forever.
Yeah. All right. Which, I'll say I'm sorting out the winners, but I already know them. Andre takes this one out 59 to 58. So big high-scoring quiz from you guys.
There's that damn Marlin as well.
I'm so glad the Marlin at least stopped a perfect quiz because I got 59 once. I think Dre might have before as well. No one's ever had a 60.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well,
thank you to the Miami Marlin.
You just got you just only lost out on not getting the Ponderous in the first round as well.
It happens, man. I mean, I thought it was a pretty fun quiz, and I hope teams did well at home. Marie Jane got a 2 out of 10.
Nah,
I don't know.
Everyone's been kind of down on it. Not down on it, but it's just a hard quiz, I think, for the folks at home.
I know that we like TV and cinema generally, but I thought that was a pretty generous round.
It was a pretty TV and cinema. The Alan Arkin showing up and stuff. Like, you're in the deep end of the pool.
Look, there's a reason the two of us have our weird jobs. There's a reason. What's the tiebreak? What would it have been?
I can tell you. Oh, not on that PowerPoint though. Here we go. How many Test wickets did Shane Bond take in his 18 Test career?
Probably my favorite Kiwi player of all time.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Dre, you won, so Jono, you can give me your first guess at this.
18 tests, not many, but he took a ton of wickets. Maybe 80?
Yeah, and Andre?
85.
Or 87 is the amount there for tie-breaking.
Pretty good. I mean, the way to do it, is just to go higher.
Yeah.
That's more than fair.
I was going to go 81, and then I was like, nah, I'll be brave.
I don't blame him.
All right. Well, yeah, thanks to the 360 whatever people that came out to our quiz. Great to have you back for another week of the live quiz. It was good fun. I had a good time. How'd you guys find it?
Really enjoyed it, man. Congratulations to Dre. He had a great quiz. You hosted a great quiz too, and I felt we rebounded quite well from the little setback there. Again, it happens so rarely in the quiz. 340 watching. Thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you for following us, guys. Obviously, you kind of learned from the last time we had a stream explosion, but the URL does change, so if it ever happens again, just refresh the channel until it pops up again, basically. Thanks for sticking with us, though.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. If you want to get in touch with any of us, obviously Facebook is the best place for that. Believe it or not, Quiz Nights on Facebook is the place to go. Send us a message if you want. Check it out. And other than that, I guess we'll see you next week. I'll play a couple of songs, and we'll see you out.
Shout out to Akil again. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Imogen. Shout out to the Morgan family. And thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. So long. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Encasing myself in your arms. Your tight embrace stings my sunburned skin. Warm bodies, cool night. You got me secluded in your isolation. You take me, but you won't tell me why. You separate me from the rest for your private interests. Oh, I am here, it's not that hard. Just say what you want, just say what you want before someone else does again. I am here just for you. I am waiting for you. But what can I do if someone else comes along, knowing what they want? Just the things you had in your hold. You pull me in. Can I trust that it's real? Drunken infatuation can only reflect true emotion. So, is this how you really feel? You take me, but you won't tell me why. You separate me from the rest for your private interests. Oh, I am here, it's not that hard. Just say what you want, just say what you want before someone else does again. I am here just for